We're back. And joining us
Hey.
from all the way over in Brazil is Leonardo Granado, correct? Yes?
Yes, I'm Leo.
And we have someone else on
And
screen.
this is
I'm
okay.
Lucas.
Me.
Oh,
Hi, Leonardo. How are you?
I think we have the wrong person on screen with
I'm
us.
fine, thank you.
My
I
name
think
is
Lucas
Joanne.
is trying to get in. I'm talking to you at WhatsApp, and he says he can figure out how to enter. Have some
If you can sign
difficulties.
out, Joanna, and we're going to just use that number to try and get Lucas in here. Unless we all froze. We all froze!
Oh, it's amazing.
No, I'm not just hearing. Okay.
A great post.
Well, we'll try to work it out, and I do apologize to Lucas who's trying to get in. So a lot of love coming to us from around the internet right now about all the love will be carried away. You want to take a stab at it there, Tony?
I'll give it my best. Leonardo, I just saw this film for the first time the other day, and this was a beautiful film that dealt with some very heavy tones. I've been in the sales world before, and I know how hard it is to be a salesman. So when I saw this character, I can relate in ways. Tell us about. Let's start with him right away. The lead character in this film. What did he bring to the table to get the role? And tell us all about that casting process for him.
Well, when Lucas and I was trying to figure out which actor we would use the casting, when we look at him, we just figure out, man, this gotta be him, because he had this face, the red beard, and we said, man, we hope he's a good actor. We really hope, and he was.
Yes.
We tested for the same role. We tested, and he was a good actor to try to convince him to be on the other role, and he said yes, and we were grateful. Leonardo, his name is Leonardo too, the truck driver, and such a great actor too. Eduardo Tocha is the name of the Alfie.
Mhm.
And I have so many great memories about the work, the rehearsals. He gave so much of himself, Eduardo, and you can see it on the screen. It's the first time I watch with Stephen King's fans. I was reading the comments, and it was so good.
Yes, it was a beautiful film and powerful performance by your lead actor there. I was very moved. When did you first discover Stephen King and his works, and why did you pick this particular story?
Well, I have been a constant reader since I was 12 years old. The first time I bought a book for myself without a teacher telling me, I chose Stephen King. I read Pet Sematary, and I went a lot of books. I bought every single book that was translated to Portuguese, and I studied at college to be working TV, and eventually I went to the movies. But when I discovered the Dollar Baby project and understood what would be, I gotta do this. Someday I gotta do this. And I found some friends. I studied movies later, and I read this short tale long ago, and it was one of those that stayed with me. And when I was trying to figure out which Dollar Baby I would shoot, I read them again, and we choose three. I share with Lucas the decision which one we would be playing, and everybody that I talk about Alfie, they said this gotta be this short movie. This gotta be this story.
Great. And where was the hotel? Where was that location? Where did you film that? And how many nights did it take to do the film from start to finish?
Well, we shoot it at São Paulo City, here in Brazil, and it was 2 nights. One night at the hotel, one night at the bathroom that was a rest stop.
The bathroom reminded me a little bit of in The Shining, the Kubrick bathroom scene with Jack Torrance and Grady. The way you did that shot from afar when you first go in, it reminded me of that right away. So good job
Well,
there.
me and Lucas, we could not have a better crew with us. My director of photography, Gili Mashovac, he was sick that day, but he gave his best, and we get at the screen you can see how much love everybody gave to the project.
Yeah. And I see that you have a Taxi Driver T-shirt on, so I must ask you,
Yeah.
being Martin Scorsese shirt, I love it. Who were your influences, directing wise, as you were getting to the film industry?
Well, Scorsese, of course, Tarantino, and Kubrick. One of my favorite movies is The Shining because he adapted Stephen King, and he not so faithful, but it's a great movie anyway. Uh, Kubrick, Tarantino, Lucas. It's a shame he can't enter, but he could say he had for this movie he had so much David Finch influence. He had Breaking Bad influence. It
Mm-hmm.
was a merge of two minds trying to do our best for our first film.
Yeah. And is there any questions on Twitter, Leah?
Yes, except I'm sending an email back to Lucas right now. He's sending an SOS smoke
Okay, I'll
signal
go
to
on
me of
to.
like, someone can help me. I feel so bad. I feel
Okay,
so bad.
I'll go into another question then, Leonardo. I have to ask you: some directors keep props from their films. Did you keep the notebook that was used in this movie?
Yes, I separated here. I can show you. I
Oh, you
love
have it.
that notebook. Yes, I do have. It's among the books. I was supposed to get this earlier, but I forgot. Here it is. I have it.
Hey, all right.
I
Look
love
at that.
this. I
That's
love this
great.
notebook.
And let me ask you this also on the graffiti that he writes down in the film, in the story, and in the film. Did you, the casting crew, do all the spray painting and writing, or what did you come up with to say on the walls?
No, we had an art director, Darida. She was such a beautiful person, beautiful mind. She had her research before. I gave a lot of graffitis. I tried to use the original from the short novel too,
Mhm.
and she wrote another bunch.
You just let her write whatever she wanted, then, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. And did you
So,
put any Easter eggs in your
oh,
movie?
sorry.
Yes, I was reading the comments on the YouTube, and people notice Dark Tower, of course. We tried the 19 Stephen King 19.
Yeah.
It wasn't the original what he wrote. It was 19, or the room
Mhm.
was 19, and we tried to do these things, little things. We put something about Brazilian author too, Nelson Rodrigues. He's a theater no for he was a writer. He wrote some plays, and there's a movie. Those things with wings that they both look at. It was one of movie that was adapted in history.
So I want to let you know, if you've been watching along, all of the filmmakers have been getting a haiku written about their films from our friends at Dairy Public
Yeah.
Radio. So it is your turn. Walls whisper a tale of pain or something much worse, light blinking his face or his fate. Sorry, I botched that. Obviously, they give you 5 out of 5 blue chambray shirts for all that you love will be carried away. And I'm so sorry that we can't have Lucas in here. He's sending me messages. He's like, "Help me." I'm here. I'm in this room, and we have pretty much like 3 minutes left to go. What was the verdict? Google Chrome and reconnect.
Yes, I'm really
We've
sorry
run out of
too. He's a great
time.
person. I wish he was here. And I was worried. I was worried about two things. My English is not my
Your
native
English is
language.
fantastic.
Oh, no, you
I'm
did
kind
great.
of, I'm
Great
kind of
English.
nervous. Oh, thank you. And I was worried about Lucas that he could be here too.
Well,
And
yeah.
at yesterday, one of the directors gave the idea, or was something of someone of you, about at the end of the festival we could join everyone who could be there.
We are thinking about that idea for sure because we want everybody to be able to, get their time to talk about their masterpieces. And there's just been so much love shown from people. So we definitely want to have that. So please accept our apology, Lucas, for now, but we'll find some way to work it out. Really quickly, we've got like a minute or so left before we have to start the next film. But what are you guys working on now?
Well, Lucas, he just shot just now last year. He shot a documentary. It was at the festival. It's All True. It's a beautiful documentary. I just finished a documentary myself about the Second World War, the Brazilian participation, and I had just wrote two screenplays for Long Factory. We are waiting to green light. When I say green light, is money green. Okay, so I hope this will happen someday. And I have the dream of someday maybe try another time do a Dollar Baby.
That would
What
be
would you like to
awesome.
do if you could do another one?
I really like the Death Room. Death Room. It's a
Death Room.
beautiful history. And The Man Who Loved Flowers. And there's another one, I forgot the name. It's about a guy who works in a record studio and he sees a ghost in the bathroom, something like that. I don't remember the name.
I know the one you're talking about too. Oh boy, yes, Sneakers. It's called Sneakers.
Yes. He was looking at the sneakers of the dead body. Yes.
Yes,
Well,
that would be awesome.
we are unfortunately at time. Thank you so much for calling in all the way from Brazil. It was wonderful to have you here. There's a lot of love for your film online, and hopefully we can work something out to have Lucas come back with us.
Okay. I thank you
Thank you,
guys. Thank
Leonardo.
you. I'm looking forward to watch the Doctor Case. I'm as a fan of Stephen King. I'm looking forward, and say thank you again to everybody who was kind to us. Leah, your patience, and once again, I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous and not my native language.
You did awesome.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Leonardo.
you.
Thank you.